his hair. And you keep blaming Rico and me for whatever's going on. Get out your feelings, CJ. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. Yeah, keep talking. And stop posting my son on Facebook, all that stuff. Yeah, you're doing that. But you're on the internet and you're running your mouth like you normally do. Y'all like internet stuff. Y'all like internet stuff, right? So what's funny? What's funny though? I'm right here. What's funny? What's funny? What's funny? Since you got your little update since I was in California. What's funny, Lexi? I'm right here. What's funny? But what's funny though? Yeah, but listen, you're on the internet and you're starting drama. You're on the internet. You laughing on the internet. What's funny?
We're not about to do all that.
No, I'm just asking a question. And then you keep bringing me and Rico up. Stop blaming us. Nobody care about your dumb, your bitch ass. Nobody give a fuck about what you got going on. And he's
blessings upon blessings to each and every one of you that came and chimed in to listen to this commentary video. I hope y'all find yourself in great health, in great health, in great mindset. Know that your thoughts and your opinion are always welcome in the comments down below. Your inputs as well is all welcome, and always love and respect for my end. For whichever parties y'all go for, it's always welcome on my end. So let me get into commentary that you guys came in for. Let's go say CJ and Royalty and Lexi. Let's go say the drama never ends. The drama never ends because Royalty had put up into her Instagram, and as well as I saw in the T or Voice for the People. I forgot what channel I seen it in. Let's go say Royalty, for some reason, she's sick and tired of she said she's sick and tired of the shenanigans. She wants CJ to keep her name out his mouth. Keep her name out his mouth. Stop using her son Leon on Facebook, etc. for money. She also said that CJ's views are very low. She also wants Lexi to stop, not to touch her child hair. She also said Lexi, then again, like they always saying, that Lexi is a man, that she looks like a man. That's probably why the reason CJ with her, because CJ is a downlow. Jesus. I'm gonna say y'all seen it for yourself. Y'all seen it for yourselves, all the shenanigans that went on. Because I know y'all seen it. I'm going to say this. Okay? I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be me at the end of the day. First and foremost, I do see CJ at times, yes. He throw his little shots here and there. And I don't understand why he continue to respond to the comments when people have anything to say about Royalty, whatever. CJ, that is what's going to continue to get you in shenanigans. That is when they're going to continue to get you into some mess. If you just stop responding and reacting to anything or anyone has to say about you, those are words. If it's not true, let it fly. At the end of the day, you saying that is going to give Royalty the access to say that you're messing with her, and where y'all at, back to square one again, where she came down and lashed out, on which I'm going to say, I'm going to get to that part as well too. And I'm just going to say, if you want peace, CJ, peace starts within you. Get away from the drama. Continue to take care of your babies. Continue to spend time with them, because she cannot tell you what to do with your babies when your baby's in your care. As long as those babies not in harm's way, as long as those babies not getting harmed, as long as those babies not continuing every day getting injured or getting abused, etc., there ain't no need for her to be complaining. And she can't tell you what to do. But if you constantly responding to people, comments that people put about saying that, she's moving funny, etc., those are people that wants to start drama. Those are people that wants to continue to see you into some conflict, so they could continue to talk about you and continue to bring views to their channel and continue to, you having the heat. Because some subscribers are messy as fuck. But then you got some subscribers that does want the best for the both of y'all. You understand? And like I said, people's gonna cover whatever they want to cover at the end of the day and have different opinions and thoughts, and that's what makes us different. But what people say about you, if it's not true, let it fly. Let it fly. You was doing good just focusing on your kids. Let it fly. You just has a habit, and I'm not gonna hear sugarcoat your shit as well too. You have the habit of sneakily, throwing jabs at her, responding to shit what people have to say negatively about her. You understand? You, at the end of the day, you're a grown man as well. You know what you're doing. If you don't want drama, if you don't want none of the bullshit, stop your bullshit. Stop responding to every shit people got to say. That's my opinion. You're doing a hell of a good job focusing on your kids. You're doing a hell of a good job making sure your kids are well fed, making sure your kids are, taken care of, making sure your kids are not missing a beat without their daddy. You're doing very good, and that's, much respect to you. Continue to do good. And stop coming on here and telling people, oh, my views not doing good, or, should I do this, should I do that? Move in silence. Not everybody has to know if your views are doing good, if your revenues are doing good, or your revenues are doing bad. That's nobody's business at the end of the day, because then that's your platform. Yes, your platform started with Royalty and her kids, but now that is your platform. So if you want to navigate your platform the way you want to navigate it, to hell what anybody got to say. I always say that's some weird shit. People worried about other people's views and what other people got going on. That's weird shit, but I'm never going to understand that. But if that's how people roll, well, that's how they roll. That's their business, not mine. But you don't have to continue to tell people how you're going to move with your content, because at the end of the day, who fucks with you heavy is gonna fucks with you heavy, and who don't fucks with you, well, they gonna just walk out the door and continue, because in the long run, people's gonna continue to come in, new subscribers gonna come in. But if you continue to attach yourself to this drama, you only pushing yourself backwards. You setting yourself back. So continue to move forward. You don't want your name every time they put, write down cjsocool on the search bar, all this drama's attached to your name. Because it's not really going to help you when you want to collab or have brand deals with people, because they're going to think you always in drama. So just start thinking about for you, your kids, and your future, and your revenue, what you got going on. I know you're doing good, but there's some bullshit you got to work on yourself, and you got to stop. I'm sorry. You have to work on yourself, and you have to stop as well too. Now, moving on to royalty. Royalty. I understand as a woman, we all have our breaking points, but it's how you conduct yourself and how you carry yourself. At the end of the day, this is the second time you come out. The second time you come out and you lash out in front of your kids. These kids don't have to keep on seeing the nonsense of what mommy and daddy are going through. Those shit traumatize kids. That shit affect kids in the long run. People you're gonna say, my kids are good, my kids are good. Yeah, they good because they can't talk now. And some kids, they don't feel like they can't express themselves because they don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But when they grow older, they're gonna be able to talk for themselves. You understand? You don't want to keep putting your kids through that. There's other ways you could have contacted CJ. There's other ways you could have told him how you felt. But let's not say you ain't no angel as well, just like CJ ain't no angel. You as well, and Rico has some flaws as well, because Rico throw jabs as well too. You throw jabs as well too. When people was belittling and saying that CJ music was trash, you was LOL all day, every day. You understand? So I don't understand where this blowout came from. People are telling me that blowout came from the situation of, like I said, CJ responded to a comment, and I say he was wrong for that. He shouldn't have did that. But you're a woman, royalty. You're a mother. You have so much potential in your life. You got so much potential you could do for yourself. Instead of affiliating yourself with all this drama, If you have something to say, by all means, you feel like, you don't want your kids touching you don't want people touching your kids' hair if they're not CJ, etc., etc. Well, you should bring that to CJ in a different manner. In a different way. Because to me, you look like you having your breaking point and you having a temper tantrum. And then to go out your way, because if CJ was another man, he would go back and forth with you. A different man, he would have went back and forth with you, call you all types of names in the book, etc., etc. And if Lexi was a different type of woman, y'all would have been on that floor scratching it out. For you to continue to go on and say, that's why your views ain't doing good. That's why you a downlow, you like men's. And you tell the young lady, are you a tranny? You a man? Because you got a wee-wee. What else she said, if I'm not mistaken? Because I was disgusted when I heard the babies cry, screaming and crying. That shit bothered my soul. One thing I don't like hearing no kids cry when it comes to do with conflict. And one thing about it, my mama, let me tell you something. I understand every mama ain't different. Every mother's ain't different. But if my mother see me outside, acting up, knowing it's time for me to pick up my kids, and acting up in front of my kids, my mama will hand it to me. She don't care how grown am I. She don't care what's going on. But she is not about to have me looking like a goddamn fool. It's starting to show that your mother needs some parenting as well too. Your mother should have checked you and told you, shut the fuck up, go inside the car, not in front of the fucking kids. She would have told both of you, CJ, get your ass in that car, roll the fuck out, give me the kids, and don't pay no mind. I'll handle the situation, but you know what you're doing. You know the flaws you do. I'll talk to you about the situation that's going on. And Royalty, cut your bull. I'm saying if I was, the situation, my mama, get your ass in the car. There's other ways you can handle this situation because you make yourself look like a goddamn fool, and you, at the end of the day, is putting yourself in jeopardy when it's time to go back to court. At the end of the day, stop worrying about what he said about Rico. He's a grown ass man that could talk and defend his own self. You have no type of attachment, no type of connection with this man. You have no kids by this man. He could talk for his own goddamn self if he feel like CJ is trying to play him on the internet, or CJ is trying to make him look like a fool, as people are saying. Rico could step up to him, or Rico could hit him up, or Rico could tell him off, because Rico got his own platform. You don't go putting yourself, young lady, in jeopardy for the sake of Rico by having your kids being taken because of the situation. You understand? Because court coming up. Come on, Royalty. You got it in you too. I understand, baby girl. People has their breaking point. I understand you're tired of all the drama and the bullshit. I see what CJ does as well, and I'm not going to commend him for that, because I as well say he needs to stop his bullshit. But you as well got to stop your bullshit. You got to stop letting everything bother you. If you know you're a good mother, you don't need nobody, third party or fourth party to tell you that you're a good mother. If your kids are telling you, and your kids not showing sign of abuse, etc., etc., and you know you're doing all for your kids, to hell what anyone has to say. The same thing applies for CJ. He know he's a good dad. To hell what anyone got to say. You understand? But you're losing it, baby girl. You are losing it. You're beautiful. Lexi's beautiful too. And for you to come on here as well, let's go say again, people keep antagonizing Lexi because, she's a Caucasian woman, and, she looks different with her hair, whatever. I don't know what's going on. You understand? But she's beautiful as well too. So people got, in my own opinion, miss me with that bullshit. She does not look like a man. She looks like a woman. She looks like a woman. The way you look like a woman, she looks like a woman. Maybe she get angry in your eyes, she look like a man. Maybe when you get angry in other people's eyes, you look like a man. But I feel like, people taunting this young lady, Lexi treat those kids as I see is what's put on here. She's very nice and genuine with your child. She's very, on hand with your kids. Why, if a woman is being that with your kids and making sure your kids are good, and making sure, etc., and those kids not in harm's way, why is it such a big issue? Yes, if it comes to parenting and if it has something to do with, you got to check CJ on it. Yes, Lexi should not jump in. But when you bring her name up, that's when she got to define herself. You understand? She has to know her place, but when you bring her name up, at the end of the day, a person's going to defend themselves. And then you persist to go on and say, CJ is a downlow. Okay. For one, you defaming his character. You understand? You're putting a stigma on him as a man, as a character. It's like if he would say, you like girls, you be eating a pussy out from a girl, etc., and if that's not true, he would be defaming your character as well too. You understand? So you saying that about CJ, so at the end of the day, you must know something that we all don't know. You must have intertwined with something with CJ, with another man or something. Or was you using the strap on CJ that he must like guys? Or you received the text messages as well, or saw text messages or something that made you say, hey, he's a download. He's messing around with men. Because if that's not true, that should not be put out there, because that's another thing that gives people the opportunity to take it and run with it. The same way they taking the situation about Lexi supposed to be a transsexual and running with it. And there's nothing wrong anybody being gay, transsexual, because everybody, to me, in my own opinion, if they are gay, bisexual, whatever, hey, to each their own. Love yourself. Embrace it. But to be out there calling people name and then putting something out there that is not, that's fucked up on your behalf. Because if you was doing something with him in the bedroom that made you feel that way, at the end of the day, that's you and him, his business. That's you and his business. Now unless you was bending him over with a strap or something. Now unless you had a what they call a threesome, 2 men and you, he and another man and you, that made you feel that way, or text messages, because that should not be put out there. You messing with his character, saying he's download whatever, because if it was flipped to the other side, you would have felt some type of way. You, Royalty, are a beautiful woman. You could do so much better controlling your anger, controlling the buildup you have inside, going about things the different way. People are going to talk no matter what. People are always going to say stuff about us no matter what. As long as we know it's not true, just let it flow and let it go. You have so much potential in you to be so far in life. Don't allow no one to dim that from you. You need people to be real with you and tell you, you got this. Don't allow him to set you backwards. Don't allow his ignorancy or his triggering words or his triggering he say, she say get to you. Because sometimes that's what people want, to take us out of our character. Don't give a person that much power to get you out of character. Don't give CJ that much power to get you out of character. The same way CJ should not ever allow no one to get him out of character, to continue to comment and continue to reply to bullshit. For the sake of these babies, y'all have to start doing better. For the sake of the babies. Because at the end of the day, it's not about us and it's not about no one. It's about those beautiful babies that God allowed y'all to have into this world. It's sad, unfortunately, we got to continue to see this, revolve into the internet. It's sad, but it's some real life shit they probably going through. And people should, instead of, we as people, we should start lifting them up and encouraging them and telling them, stop y'all bullshit. Both of y'all fuckers, stop y'all bullshit. Get y'all shit together. Y'all grown ass people, get y'all shit together. Like I said, both parties in my eyes Both parties are wrong. CJ's wrong for continuing to throwing slide, some side diss to her, and Royalty is wrong for the way, she came out and manhandled the whole situation. And that's my opinions and thoughts of this whole matter. But in the meantime, between time, it's your girl Queen Rose, and I wish each and every one of you love, peace, light, and blessing. Remember, your opinions and thoughts are truly welcome in the comments down below, and we can agree to disagree. And to the meantime, between time, I am out.
Go straight to the mata, then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his tata, then he dancing my cha-cha. Open his zaza, and go straight to the mata, then I'm